One day, the prison granted a special holiday. Everyone was rushing to get big things done, heading to the arcade to collect coins, going to the bar, eating meat in big bites, drinking in big gulps, and then indulging in some leisure time. When the time was almost up, they would symbolically revel for a bit. But this man named Mark was different. He wasn't in a rush. He first lit a cigarette, then started picking off all the little fuzzballs he could see on his clothes. After that, he fiddled with his socks. In this way, a third of the time passed. Finally, after getting rid of all the fuzzballs, he visited a restaurant, but just had a simple fast food meal. He casually found a hostel and spent the night there. The men in black thought that Mark had given up on life, but to their surprise, Mark started making a move the next day. He wore a sharp suit, pretending to be a high-class elite. This is when the men in black realized that there were many high-end places around here, and only people dressed appropriately could enter. They thought Mark was heading to a fancy restaurant, but Mark was simply reading a newspaper, and stopped in front of a very ordinary noodle shop. The men in black were confused by his actions. The restaurant had low ratings. Was there something special about it that others didn't know? So, they decided to enter the restaurant as well. Inside, there were just some young people who had just finished work. They didn't have any particular dietary preferences. They just wanted to eat quickly. Meanwhile, Mark slowly examined the menu, then ordered seafood and a drink called Happy Water. Everyone around him froze when they heard this.
それとあとは生ビール一つ以上で。
お客さん、そばは？
ああ、そばは締めでもらおうかな。
When his beer arrived, Mark grabbed it and drank it in large gulps. After finishing, he even had to sigh in contentment. The workers around him were envious. One of them couldn't hold back and ordered a beer as well, but their boss stopped him. They weren't allowed to drink during work hours.